last let their heroes, they'd save the Army Little Squadron from General Helen. Dr. Bloom silly cracked the alien's code while Kenneth figured out that he really is a spy for a mysterious shadow group. But before he could talk to Betty about what he overheard, she called to the engineering bay while the captain is about to discuss the next exciting mission. No.
Listen up. Our next mission is of the utmost importance. According to the communications intercepted by Dr. Bloom, there's a British holding facility that will have a lapse in security within the next few hours. This, combined with our Russian allies, providing us with the layout from their spy inside the facility, we believe we can extract the prisoners and their spy.
Since when we were getting buddy-buddy with Zareskis?
When aliens started falling out of the damn sky! Sorry. Actually, as of last night, the president and what's left of the governments from around the world decided to more or less pool all of our militaries together. It's a mess, but these are desperate times.
I personally think it's grand. Well, let's get back to business. Despite about a part of the armored suit that General Helen wore when she crashed into the Eldridge, I built these. Unlike MechaBetty, this one requires applications that is easy to use. Each suit is equipped with specialized equipment, heavy weapons that
I personally picked for your units. We got our new EM sniper rifles and grapple hooks for Team Archer, grenade launchers and remote explosives for Team Battering Ram, and for the team actually going into the prism, we have something old-fashioned: swords and shields. Our main job is saving those prisoners, and the last thing we need is for them to get caught in the crossfire. The shields can take more damage than your armor, the swords can get superheated and can cut through almost anything. You will also get a pistol with armor-piercing rounds, just in case. You lot are SHIELD team. Hey, don't look at me, I didn't pick the names.
So, which team am I on?
Betty, you jumped off the Eldridge and picked a fight against an enemy that literally ripped you apart. And that's when she was in a suit the same size as you, let alone those walking tanks they're using now. If you were one of my men, I would have had you tossed out on your mechanical ass.
Sir, remember what we talked about?
But Barclay here thinks you can do better, and requested that you join under his command and Team SHIELD. This is your last chance. Follow every order he gives you to the letter, or else the only job you'll have is filling out request forms for that super factory of yours. Am I clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
Good. Your team leaders will go over the details. O'Connell, you and Dr. Armistead try to find where that power drain is and get it fixed. Dismissed.
I really messed up, didn't I?
Well, yes and no. On one hand, no offense, you kinda went off like an idiot without backup. On the other, it's probably because of you that they started retreating. The captain knows that, he just needs to vent a bit. Now how about we start getting ready?
All right. So these suits look pretty neat. Are these all for our team?
Yep, we got a 10-man team. You and that one there is special.
Why is it special?
That has a camera for Kenneth mounted on the shoulder and a transmitter too. He should get all the action.
What? We're bringing Kenny along?
Yep, President Van Dyne wants to show off the whole operation. Thankfully, the captain convinced him not to air it live.
Isn't it too dangerous?
Not with his 2-ton bodyguard keeping him safe.
On the ship, Dr. Armistead with Engineer O'Connell leading the way, searching for the cause of the mysterious power fluctuations.
So you and some of the crew take bets on who will be sleeping with whom?
We have a lot of betting pools going. It keeps us sane. It's nearly impossible to bring enough books or something on board for any real stint at sea.
Oh, do not misunderstand. I'm not chastising you. I'm just curious. In my days at the university, our fencing team did something similar. So it was more like your American game bingo, and involved more sordid details. We are getting closer. I believe it is in this room.
I don't see a thing. Ah!
It appears whatever is absorbing so much power became extremely hot and melted its way through the floor. What was stored in this room?
Mostly spare parts for the device that makes us fly, like these artificial gems. We also stored some of that new steel in here since work had to stop for the last fight.
They descended to the lowest deck of the ship and found exactly what they were looking for.
Amazing. Simply remarkable. It looks like it is made from metal, but it has the structure of well-formed quartz. It is not even connected to any of the wires, yet it is still drawing a charge. Mr. O'Connell, I have a hypothesis, but first I must ask a question. Did power go out in this section before or after the energy drain happened? And did it stop after?
The drain started happening a good 5 minutes before the power got cut. The drain keeps happening every time we try to lift off.
I believe that one of those gemstones was somehow different than the rest, and it became attracted to my steel. It continued to draw power, heating up until it melted the steel and fell down here, cutting a power cable along the way. When we landed and powered down for a time, it allows the metal to cool, forming this new material that collects power wirelessly from the flight chamber. If we can put it in some kind of Faraday cage, it should stop the problem. At least until we can think of some kind of use for it.
We fix one problem and you want to poke around till you make more.
What can I say? I live for things like this.
Remember, this is a 3-stage plan. The Russian forces are already attacking a new facility. That'll keep any reinforcements diverted to them. The Armadillo squad will begin firing on the opposite side of the wall before we drop. Team Archer will scale the main wall and provide sniper cover for the other 2 teams. Battering Ram will be setting up explosives for our exit and get us inside the facility. We then locate the spy, who should be able to help us free the rest. Then we meet up with the other teams for pickup.
Should? You don't know? Captain Yeager said this was planned out thoroughly.
Oh, are you already recording? Are you getting my good side?
Yes, and you don't have a good side, sir.
I will not tolerate such rudeness. Betty, muzzle your reporter or we'll have to leave him behind.
Wow! Big tough commander can't take a joke.
Words can pierce the heart more than any mortal bullet.
Sure. Whatever you say, Barkley. How are you feeling, Kenny? Is the suit feeling alright?
It's fine, though it's a bit tight around my chest. So, MechaBetty, you are about to free possibly hundreds of people captured by the British invaders. How do you feel?
Pretty good. We know now a lot more about them and have,
Time to go. You first, Tin Can. Kenny, my boy, make sure to keep up. Don't want you to miss a thing. All right, this is Shield Team in position.
Archer team in position. Ram team in position. And outer wall charges are set.
Fireworks should begin in 3, 2, 1. Huh?
The Archer team has scaled the wall. Once they are there, the gate will be compromised. The gate has been blown up. All of the teams are entering the prison now.
come on, Kenny. We don't want to fall behind.
So far, the courtyard looks really clear. Could it be a trap? Betty, can you hear that?
Just a second. I turned up my hearing. Ooh, there's a riot going on inside the prison. The guards sound like they're starting to attack them. Barkley, we need to get inside, quickly.
Ram team needs more time to set up, unless you have another idea.
Huh, I have two. After you, Commander.
Ah, finally, someone who knows how to treat a gentleman. Shield team, move in and protect the civilians.
Everyone, we are here to set you free. Please, follow us out.
Ah, comrades, it's so good to see you. Just a second.
Did you just suplex a whale wolf?
Was it too much? I get carried away sometimes. Sorry to start festivities without you, but now we should be leaving. Explosives made of stolen cleaning supplies are not known for their patience or stability.
All teams, get out now!
The charges for the outer wall didn't make a dent, sir.
Betty, make us an exit, fast!
Okay, everyone, step back. I'm gonna use full power.
We got our way out. Shield team, get everyone to the helicopters. Betty, you all right?
I'm fine. I just need a minute to recharge enough to move.
I don't think we have that much time. Barkley, do you think we can lift her with these suits?
One way to find out. You got her legs?
Yeah, the red weight limit is going off, but I think we can do this. All right, we set her down in 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Let's get back to the Eldritch. Good job, you two. You'll make fine soldiers yet.
Hey, kids. Bored with your same old routine? Want to live like an action star? Well, now you can. We adapted our delivery drones with every weapon we can get our hands on. Now you can subscribe to our Amazon Primal service, where you'll be randomly hunted by machete-wielding robots. Keep moving and survive, and you'll be wishing you could ever feel bored again.
You would think being the general for such a massive campaign, they would at least give you a larger room. You can't even stand on your toes without bumping the ceiling.
It's fine. These days, I'm usually only here to sleep before going back out to fight.
I suppose. Well, at least it's cozy.
General, here are the 2 coffees you asked for, and this just came from the consul.
Thank you. You're dismissed.
You were so right. It does grow on you. It makes follicles tingle. So, what does the council want?
They seem to approve of landing the mothership down and selected a spot. The humans refer to it as the Bermuda Triangle. The council thinks their silly superstitions about it will be a further deterrent from possible attack. The gas pockets that actually caused the disappearances would make for an excellent source of fuel. For once, Councillor Davros made some sensible recommendations.
Oh, that's excellent news, Helen. I mean, General. I have to go clean my mech.
I'll have to keep a close eye on that one.
I will take muzzle off once you learn to behave. Now, where was I?
You were telling me what you told the captain. Something about a switchboard.
I could not learn too much from the aliens. They spoke their native language when not ordering us around. But I learned plenty for the prisoners. Colombian engineer apparently worked in car factory that got switched to making those armadillo weapons. The orders came from some group only known as Switchboard, which matches up to similar stories from China, where my country received our new toys.
What do you think their goal is? Their motivations?
From what I hear is that they have been doing this for decades, but mostly for humanitarian reasons. Give village generators that can boil water to make safe, give formula to fertilizer to place a famine. My guess is that they are following the same principle, just now that we need bigger guns, more than water and dirt for potatoes.
Mind if I quote you for the story?
Go ahead, Mr. Reporter. Though I don't think that many will listen to an alleged Soviet spy speaking about the secret shadow group of gun-making saints and thieves.
Thank you for the report. I'll make sure Dr. Bloom receives it in due time. We can begin construction immediately. Stay safe and keep somewhere we can reach you.
Wow, they're actually bringing down that monster of a ship, and all we got is a needle and nothing to load it with.
Turn that frown upside down, Judy. My boys say the needle can pierce just about anything and still be big enough to carry a car.
A car, you say? Now, what do we know that's the size of a car and can rack just about anything?
That's the smile I love. You got something good in mind, don't you?
Not something, sugar. Someone.
What does this mysterious group known only as Switchboard have planned? How will it affect the fight with the aliens? And will someone just kiss already? Find out on the next thrilling adventures of MechaBetty!